Hello everyone. It's another weekend and today I'm here to talk about the value we place on opinions and whether we should really place any value on them at all. If you don't know me, my name is Judy. I'm a life coach. I inspire positive life changes in teens, particularly those who are troubled or are at risk. If you want to know more about me and what I do, just click on the link above this video. It will lead you to my website where you will be able to get more information and also download a free offer I have titled Turning Your Life Around the First 3 Steps. Is it not ironical that we all know that opinions are not necessarily facts? Yet sometimes we get so emotional when people voice their opinions about us. If opinions are not facts or if they are not true, how come we react to them so passionately sometimes? I remember that when I was a teen, a few of my friends or my schoolmates would fight because of one thing that another person said about them, or a comment someone passed that may not be true, but the mere fact that somebody said something gets them annoyed to the extent that they got into fights. Interestingly, I was reading about opinions and I got to this document that says that, it was a study actually that says that in most cases the value we place on opinions are either as a result of our own internalized self-judgment or the knowledge of the insecurities of the other person who is making that opinion. So what does it really mean to internalize self-judgment? If someone says that you are internalizing self-judgment, what does it mean? Well, I found out that they are opinions that we create of ourselves, and we say them to ourselves so much so that we believe them to be so, and most of the time it is not. For example, there are some people who just look at themselves, who have issues with their body image. They look at themselves in the mirror and tell themselves that they are not beautiful enough. The more you say it, the more you believe that it is true. And so if you tell yourself that and you believe it, and someone else tells you that you are not beautiful, you tend to believe it because then it is a confirmation of what you think of yourself. You have already internalized that. You have judged yourself as not being beautiful. And so when someone else says it, it's only a confirmation that you are not beautiful. The other thing that they said was that, which I just mentioned, is the fact that you know the insecurities of the other person. So for example, if someone tells you that you are not beautiful, and you know that the person has shown you some traits of jealousy, for example, that you have some things that you know the person wants but can't get. If that person makes an opinion of you or says something about you, you don't tend to place any value on it because you know this person, what this person is talking about. However, if this person is someone you admire, you take it a bit seriously. You take it to heart and you start to think about it. I admire this person, so maybe what he or she is telling me is true. It may not, but because of your own assessment of this person, you are putting value, you are placing value on this opinion that this person has made of you, and you are going to start to investigate, to think about it, to see whether it is true. Whatever the case may be, whether it is internalized self-judgment or through the insecurities of another person, whatever it may be, don't let the noise, and I call it noise, Don't let the noise of other people's opinions drown out your own inner voice or stop you from fueling your greatness. You know who you are better than any other person. And so don't let what other people think affect you so much, and think positively about yourself. Whenever you realize that, for example, you are standing in the mirror and then you are telling yourself negative things, be conscious, be self-aware to the point where you notice some of these things and start changing them. Start changing the verbiage you use for yourself. Start changing the words you use for yourself. Use positive affirmations all the time. I think I've said this in several of my videos. Use positive affirmations. Try changing that. Because if you can say negative things to yourself to the point where you will believe it, you can also say positive things about yourself to the point where you will believe that it is true. I want you to know that your life is not defined by other people's opinion. Okay? Your life is not defined by other people's opinions. Make the effort of listening to yourself at all times, like I said, and make sure that if you are making any negative you are forming any negative opinions of yourself because of one or two things you think you do not have, or how you see yourself, start changing it, turning it into positive things, so that when other people say negative things about you, they don't really bother you so much. Like I said, and I want to repeat it, your life is not defined by any other person's opinion. The most important thing, though, is for you to know yourself, the potential you have been created with, and to ensure that you take action and steps that will help you to positively influence your life, to positively impact the life that you are living. That's all I have for you today. If you, like I said, if you want more information about me, just click on the link above, and make sure that throughout this week you do not let anybody's opinion affect you negatively. Until I talk to you again next week, fuel your greatness. Thank you.